Hi everyone, Rob, the Average Lawn Guy. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I do to prevent dog urine burns on my lawn. You see, there's three things that's going to influence exactly how bad of a urine burn you're going to get. The first one is concentration. That urine that your dog is holding over time is going to build up enough nitrogen, and when the dog relieves themselves on the lawn, that urine is so concentrated it's going to overwhelm the grass and literally burn it. The other thing that's going to affect how bad of a urine burn you're going to get is how much soil compaction you get. You see, when the dog's urine sits on the lawn and it has nowhere to go, it's just going to literally burn at that spot. So compaction affects how much of a urine burn you're going to get. And finally, the turf type you have influences how much of a urine burn you're going to get. You see, Bermuda grass is very sensitive to urine, but other grasses like tall fescue and ryegrass tend to be a little bit more tolerant and resistant of urine burn. But regardless of what type of grass you have, I'm going to show you exactly what I do and how you can minimize or even eliminate the damage. First off, understand urine burns can happen whether you have a male or female dog. It tends to happen more with females only because they tend to squat and relieve themselves on the lawn. Unlike males, males tend to go along a fence post or any kind of pole and lift their legs, thus minimizing the damage of the urine. Your ultimate goal should be to dilute the urine, and how you do that is really pour water on it. Everybody knows the trick. You take out a hose and pour a lot of water on it to dilute the urine. But here's the problem. To actually pull out the hose, drag it to where you want it to be, water the lawn, and then bring the hose back to reel it back in place. That's a lot of work and it takes too much time. It can be done, but there's a simpler way to do this. So the first thing I invested in is a watering can. You can get any watering can at a big box store. They cost as little as $4 to $5. Try to get the watering can without the white cap on it, but if you get a watering can with the white cap on, it's not a big deal. You can actually unscrew it. So what you want to do is fill this watering can the night before. Fill it up to the top, 2 gallons. So when you let your dog relieve themselves on the lawn the next morning, what you really want to do is follow them, and after they relieve themselves, you pour the water on the spot they just peed on. Depending on the size of your dog, you want to pour anywhere from half gallon to 1 gallon of water on the first pee of the day. Very important, the first pee of the day is when you want to dilute the spot with the water. Because I'm pouring a lot of water down on this spot, I tend to use the other end of the can where you pour the water in to fill the can. You want to pour the water, be generous, pour it on the spot and pour it around the spot. This will dilute the urine and make it much less harmful on the grass. Now throughout the day, as your dog relieves him or herself on the lawn, you want to try to dilute just a dab of water on it. If you miss your chance or you're unable to witness the event, it's no big deal. But the reason why the first pee of the day is important to dilute is because it's highly concentrated. After about 6, 8, or 10 hours of holding the urine in, it is so concentrated that it's going to overwhelm your grass. So you want to dilute it down with a lot of water. Half gallon to 1 gallon of water. And this is what I do. I'm always keeping a watering can at the patio full at all times. And in the mornings when I let her out, I will water the spot about 1 gallon of water. I will put down 1 gallon of water to dilute the spot. Now let's talk about diet supplements. There's a lot of supplements out there that you can give your dog to actually change their chemistry and make their urine less harmful. I tend to stay away from those, and the reason why is because I see my dog as my kid, and I wouldn't give my kid anything that's going to change their chemistry. So whether you want to use a diet supplement or not is really a personal choice. I will stay away from it. That's just my personal opinion. Another thing you can do is have your dog drink a lot of water. Well, good luck with that. The only way a dog is really going to drink a lot of water is if he or she runs a lot and exercises a lot. So to get a dog just to drink water often without exercising is a really impossible task to do. But it does work. If you can get your dog to drink a lot of water, it will minimize the effects of the urine burn. Another method which works is actually training your dog to use a particular spot on your lawn. Again, it's doable, but it takes time, and if your dog is not trained to use a particular spot, this method I use will help mitigate the damage. So when you put down water on the urine spot, you're going to see a nice fresh growth of dark green grass, and this is normal. It's just a highly concentrated version of nitrogen that's going on your turf. And you can see the difference here. You see some parts of my turf are darker than others. That's because those are urine spots that I watered in. So preventing urine spots is possible, but it's just something you have to do religiously. Have a watering can nearby at all times. Keep it full. And the next morning, just remember to dilute the urine. Put down as much water as you need to. Remember, the bigger the dog, the more water you need to put down. The smaller the dog, the less water you need to put down. I hope you found this video useful, and tune to these videos right here for more tips on lawn care. With that, thanks for watching. Take care.